Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I haven't posted in a couple weeks, been really busy. Had a week-long vacation, just me and the wife, cruising up and down California. And then I started a job yesterday, so I had to set up all my work stuff in my office and start doing that. But I'm back, and I'm back with something I'm super stoked about. I've been wanting a 60% keyboard for a long time. I like the way they look. I like how small they are. They're stylish. They're fun. Corsair finally put one out. And I try not to be a fanboy of any one specific brand. But Corsair, so far, is my top dog. So today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the K65 RGB Mini from Corsair. Let's get it started. Alright, let's dive right into this unboxing and then we're going to kind of compare it. So I have the K95 RGB Platinum. It's the big one. It's got the 6 macro keys on the side. Full key set with the 10 keypad and all that. So I like that. I like it a lot, actually. I use the keypad all the time for school, for work, and things like that. So for gaming, I think the 65 is going to be like awesome. We'll open the box up. Plastic. Ooh. So this is what it looks like straight out of the box. It is tiny. Comes in at 14 inches long, 6.5 inches wide. Only 1.87 pounds, 0.85 kilograms for those of you who use that metric. But look at it. I mean, look at it compared to the Platinum. Like, I can't even put them both in the same screen, really, you know? Do one of these. It's huge. It's huge. Do front sides. I mean, look at these things. No comparison. This is ginormous, you know? This one comes in at 18 inches long, about 6.5 inches tall, without the armrest. As you can see, this one also has it's a wireless, well, not wireless, but the cable is pre-installed on the K95. On this one is not pre-installed, so you're free to choose or whatever one you want to use to plug in. This does come with one, so it comes with your manual. Who needs a manual? And then your warranty guide. Comes with, looks like a threaded Type A, Type C cable. You can change this out for like a cold one if you want, different colors and things. This is all black. I think it looks pretty cool. It also comes with nothing else in the box. I'll hold on to that. I really like those. So we have our keycap remover, which I have one from the K95. Different space bar, and then the Corsair logo for whatever key you want. I've seen people put it on the escape key, which is probably what I'll do. Go ahead and do that now. Show you guys what it looks like. And done. Alright, JK, now I'm done. So this is what it looks like with it on. So as you can see, it's just a little Corsair logo. I think it's pretty clean. I really like this space bar. This isn't actually like grooved in or anything like that. It just looks really cool. So keep that one on. It looks better than the plain black. I don't care much for that. So won't even keep this one. Won't even keep that. But let's go over some of the specs of this thing. So, like I said, it's 1.87 pounds. It does come with RGB lighting. There are a bunch of different profiles on there. Up to 8,000 hertz polling rate. Cherry MX sweet switches. Get that real smooth. 61 keys. It is wired. 60% form factor with 8 megabytes of onboard memory. Up to 50 onboard profiles. Removable cable, and it comes in at $110. Now, this is brand spanking new. And as far as 60%ers go, this is my first one I've ever had. I really did get it because it was a Corsair product, and I'm so happy with everything that I have of theirs so far, with the K95, with the Iron Claw RGB, with the headset and everything. So I wanted to support a company I liked, and I didn't mind spending that much money. Time will tell in the future when I get other 60%ers and see how this one stacks up compared to those. I know I've seen, I think it was Random Frank P's video, and he was talking about how the Cherry MX switches probably weren't the best option for this keyboard. There are better, newer ones out there, so why did Corsair go with those? To me, to a casual gamer, not something I worry about. You know, clicky is what I care about, and it feels good and it responds well. So that's really all that matters to me. But let's get it plugged in. Let's check out some of the RGB features and let's see how it performs in some games. All right. Actually, before we do that, I did say I was going to compare it to the K95. So some stats on that. That one comes in at 2.89 pounds, which it feels heavier, and especially when you have the palm wrist on it, is for sure heavier. Also has RGB lighting, comes with the 6 macro keys, 1000 hertz polling rate, also the Cherry MX speed switches, 2.0 Type A USB, 110 keys, extended form factor, 8 megabytes onboard memory, 5 onboard profiles, detachable palm wrist, fixed cable, and that one comes in at $200. And that one's a couple years old at least because I got it for Christmas in 2019. So definitely, I know the K100 is their newest one, and that is sleek looking, and I really want to try one of those. So I probably will in the future, and then we'll see how that goes. But I can't wait till they bring out the K105 or whatever's next. So, all right, back to plugging everything in. All right, first impression when plugging it in, it looks really nice. The colors are good. They pop really well. The generic pattern that it is just a kind of waving, color changing one. Do a little quick sound test. So you can see that's how it sounds. I mean, it sounds really nice. It's definitely not too clicky-clacky where it's gonna like annoy somebody. It does, if you really like that crisp, clean, pressed down, it does definitely have that. Now, as you can obviously see, I mean, there's no arrows, up, down, whatever, but we do have them here right in the middle. So FN, J, K, U, and H, up, down, left, right. We also have a volume up button right here, volume down, mute volume, skip your tracks, pause, your colors, change the speed. You have the different mouse controls right here. And then of course you have the F1s, F2s. And then so if you want to like Alt F4 or something, you hold F and Alt and then 4. And that'll close whatever page was open. So there's some shortcuts that you got to do if you want to use it as like a typical keyboard. There are also macros that you can enable yourself depending on what you want them to do. So definitely a lot of options, a lot of variables with this keyboard, and I think that's really cool. In a small form factor build, I really like how bright everything is. I really like how clicky it is. I like that it's not too hard. I mean, the FN key, you just got to kind of get used to that and changing things. It is nice on the K95 having the scroll wheel. I know on the K100, there's also that wheel. And you can really set that to do anything you need to do, whether that's volume or changing systems on the keyboard, changing onboard profiles. So, but overall, let's see how it performs with some games. I mean, look how much more room I have already. You know, crazy amount of space I'm saving with this little thing. It really is so very tiny, which is just awesome. So let's get into a game and see how it feels. All right, so we're finally loaded into a match. We're gonna see how this keyboard feels. Never played with something so small. I'm missing half of my field of my like hand space, but we're gonna get in. We're gonna see what kind of damage we can do with it. So right off the bat, I can actually already kind of feel like the shift button is a little slow to respond. It's a little, it almost feels heavy, like it drags down. It's not a smooth click. Where in the K95, it's really just clicky clacky, and that's a, you know, I keep saying that, and there's not obviously a very not technical term, but it just doesn't feel smooth. It feels a little like I'm pushing through some resistance. That kind of isn't great. For how these other keys feel, I really thought that it wouldn't be like that, but so far that's the only key on here that I've had any kind of resistance with. The space bar feels really good, actually. See, that's so clicky, and this one's kind of muted almost. It's really not that bad. It definitely feels better than like the membrane keyboards. We'll say big difference between this one and the K95 so far is just hand distance, like distance between keys, distance between what I'm hitting. You know, from top to bottom, it's only, well, I guess top to bottom they're about the same, 6.5 to 6.7, but there is so much more space on the other one. You know, so many more places for my hands to go. This one, it's I'm looking for the top and I'm there. All right, so that concludes the gaming test. Feels really smooth. I really like it a lot, and let's wrap it up. All right, guys, so that's my thought on the Corsair K65 Mini RGB keyboard. I really like it. I like how small it is. I like the compact size. I think the keys fairly well. I might try to take off the shift key and see if I can't, lube it up or whatever. Just kind of figure out why it feels like it's dragging. But $110. I'd like to compare it to like a Ducky, or I know there's some brand new 60% keyboards out there that just came out, and I'd really like to see how it stacks up against those. But for right now, I'm happy with it. It goes with my whole entire Corsair setup. So until I actually start branching out and trying some other companies, we're going to stick with this. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed the video, if you had a good time, remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It means the world to me. Really trying to blow this channel up for you guys so we can produce some more awesome content and do awesome giveaways and try all the new gaming PCs and stuff like that. So, till then, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you in the next one.